Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be February 28th. This is going to be for sale 31 to 2001 tow trucks. So it's going to be 10K and under. If you're new to the channel, we round up vehicles for people. All you got to do is subscribe, drop in the comments, make and model you're looking for, whether it be tow trucks or any type of car, and we will round them up for you. Be sure to ring that bell, stay notified. And let's see what we found here today. Got my glasses. Got a good search here. I haven't went through any of these in advance other than pick out that one right there you seen as my thumbnail of the day. So if you're new to the channel, it's always lowest to highest. It's Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes we throw in that eBay vehicle, but not today. We're just trying to stay pretty cheap here, man. Like an affordable, go buy yourself a wrecker. So whether it be a flatbed, wedge bed, tilt bed, wheel lift, sling, got a little bit of everything right here. First one's going to be in Green Bay. It's going to be a 79 Ford wrecker for $2 grand. Posted 26 days ago, and he's not updated to add. Says older wrecker, does run, needs TLC, 2K or best offer. So you still got it? I don't know. One picture. Don't usually show one picture. I don't usually do the 1, 2, 3, 4 or free or just someone that's undeceiving about what they want from Chevy. Someone can't be honest straight off the bat about their vehicle. We don't look at them. So this one says $2 grand, 2,200. It's a 96. I love these trucks. I drove these for a good 5-6 years of my tow truck years. It was a flatbed and one just like this that I drove every day. And they were both workhorses. Both had 460s in them. They were both gas. Again, if you've watched past episodes, you know that I've tow truck draw operator for about 21 years. And you can take my advice. If you're going to buy one, get one with a big block engine in it or a big diesel engine. Do not get a small block wrecker. You will be so unhappy with it. So right here we got, and I say that, but you know, I'm not talking LS1, but I don't know why you put something like that in a wrecker anyway. Just get a big block wrecker, you know, whether it be a whatever, 402, 400. Just make sure it's a big block. Make sure you got torque. This one here, I don't know, I think he's applied for a lost title. So there's no title. You want to check this out, you can go in here and read about it. It is a diesel one. I believe it says it runs, but he's applying for a title, so there's no title for this. I believe this was in Maryland or Missouri. On to the next one. This one's going to be in Montana, man. Check it out. It's a 66 Ford F350. $2,500 for this one. It says tow truck was originally built for a racetrack, and Billings still has lots of potential. Will need a motor and new tires, but the transmission is still good. Solid steel wrecker, it says. There's another one we're going to see later for $8,500, which was almost the pick of the day, but damn near the same wrecker. Man, it's beautiful. It does say something about it. The other one needs a PTO, but that was going to be pick of the day. I'm into these old Fords here lately, so old sling truck, like to me, this is like a real shady looking bed on this one. So we're just going to go on to another one. This one says no title too, so I was looking at these small ones. I did go through a little bit trying to find a pick of the day. This ain't a bad looking Chevy right here. He's wanting $3 grand for it. It's an 85. It's Mississippi, I believe. He's got it up on a wrecker, so that's never good. Does have a wheel lift, but it could be one of those deals where it's got twin line winches too. Could be they're picking this up with the winches, and that's nothing wrong with that. I could be wrong. It could be hydraulic wheel lift on there. You just have to check it out. It was posted 6 weeks ago. On to another one. Again, it's going to be a 97 Ford F250 here, $3,500, listed Dago in Indiana. It's a 97. I don't know what that says. 4x4, so it's 4-wheel drive. You got to dig that. It's 460 gas. You got to love that. Runs and drives. All hydraulics do work. It's a little rusty, but still good work truck. 5-speed manual. Dash shows 45,000 miles. Just had the wheel lift cylinder rebuilt. Will sell or trade it, man. Right there's one to go get. Listed at Dago, Indiana, man. That is one badass workhorse right there. On to another one. This is going to be an 86 for $3,500, listed 8 weeks ago in California. Never really cared for these older Fords. I ran a couple of these too. It's got a single line winch on it. It's a Holmes. Didn't see what Holmes it was. Ford tow truck, moneymaker. Once you put a little work into it, needs electrical work. Truck is currently registered, so you got to dig that. So I'm guessing they got a title for it. Located in Los Angeles. So there you go, out in the California area, looking for an older record. Boom, $3,500 8 weeks ago. On to another one. We're up to $4,000 now, and this one's a '93 Chevy Silverado. Got a Macau hood on there, got a light bar on it. Big old push bumper, man. Those things are good to add weight to the front of your truck for sure. This was listed 5 hours ago, again in Indianapolis, Indiana this time. Truck runs but needs some work as is. 4,000 or best offer clean title. So you got to dig how it reads out too, man. So looking to grab one up, boom, there you go. Indianapolis, Indiana area for $4,000. '93 Chevy. I'm digging that, man. For the money, this one's an '85 C30 Chevrolet, $4,500, listed a week ago. It's going to be in Colorado. So yeah, this is just a dually that someone bolted it in right in the bed, man. And I bet it gets it done. Nothing wrong with having a good dually truck. It says clean title, says run strong, but it says 350 small block. So again, that's one of those deals where you're going to struggle with something like that. On to another one. So it's going to be in Bend. It's probably South Bend, right? Maybe not. Scroll out. Nope, it's going to be Oregon. Of course, we got an Oregon ad today, man. Check out this 55 Ford 1-ton, $5,000, 2 days ago. What a cool old truck, man. It's got the Y8, Y block, 4-speed manual, rust free. Ran and drove and parked. Of course it did. Owned the truck over 40 years. It's $5,000 or best offer for that one. Again, it was 2 days ago. On to another one. This is going to be in New Hampshire. Going to be a '95 Ford F350 record for $5,500. Posted 16 days ago, man. I love this era truck because I've done it. Run these things for so long. I've rolled back over so many cars with one of these little trucks. It's a 460, 5-speed, 4x4. Man, I love this truck. Right here's the one to go get. So 16 days ago, it hasn't been updated. It was in New Hampshire. Looking for a badass record that'll guarantee get it done. Boom, right there you go. For $5,500. Not going to beat that. On to another one. This one's going to be in Cincinnati. It's going to be a '90 Chevy record. I haven't run too many of the Chevy ones, so I can't really knock them. Just never had one. It was either Dodge or Ford or International. That's what I personally have experience running. But that's not a bad looking record. He's only got 2 shots of it on there. It says needs TLC, phone calls only, no text, and it's got his phone number on it. It does say 454, so you got to dig that. And again, it's only $5,500, so we're at $5,500 here still. Another one for $5,500. This one's gonna be an '01 Silverado 3500 in North Dakota. Bet your ass it's been worked. Does have the twin line winches, which I absolutely love. It's one of those deals where the hydraulics go out on this, man. You can always use the winches to pick it up and down. I used to always take and put this on the ground when I do a rollover. I put this on the ground and hook my snatch block to it. Run the cable to here and then flip shit back over real quick and real easy. It's an '01 tow truck, runs and drives as should. Everything works as well. So there you go, man. He's dropped to $5,000 down here. So it's been listed for a week and he's down to $5,000 in this truck. You have to check that out. That's the area you're looking for one. On to another one. This one's going to be an '84. I actually had an '84 like this, man. It was a pain in the ass. I'd show up at the scene. The only way you could get the PTO, it had a clutch. You got to pull the rod out of like the transmission hump and pushing on the clutch, it would never engage, man. Literally had to shut the truck off, pull and engage it, and start the truck back up. And it just made it a pain in the ass to run it. But did it get it done? It got it done, man. I ran it for a couple years and it got it done. This was an 84, $5,500, Oklahoma. It's a rollback record, runs and drives, all hydraulic lines work. Looks really short, man. If I had to guess, I'd say it's like a 17-foot bed. And it almost looks like it's sitting on a truck without an extended frame. It's got a 351 modified in it, so I'm digging that. On to another one. If you're interested in that one, you just have to check it out. 3 weeks, Oklahoma. On to another one. It's going to be an 85 F350 here for $5,500. California on this one. 19 hours ago. So looks like it's definitely got some digger tires on it. I'm digging it, man. $5,500 could get you a record. So there's no need in saying that you can't afford one no more, guys, gals. $5,500. 19 hours ago, and again, that was California. On to another one, but we're still at $5,500. Listed a day ago, and this one's in Georgia. So this is an 89. Man, this thing looks good. For a personal truck, yeah. I mean, it didn't show nothing about the wheel lift, the winch, the sling, or anything it's got on it, but damn, that's cheap. 4-speed manual, straight 6 engine, and that's why he didn't show you nothing. So, I mean, if you got a big block already sitting around, boom, there you go. On to another one. This one's going to be 2003 right here, F550 for $6,500. And that almost seems too good to be true, right? 2 days ago, Arizona. There you go. That explains a lot more of it, right? It's hooked on a wrecker, missing the whole front end. But man, that's a nice truck. For the money they're asking, damn, if you want to finish building out a nice one for your company, boom, there you go. 2 days ago on that one. And yep, you're seeing it right. $6,500. Does have a rebuilt title. 7.3 diesel. I didn't say if it was turbo or not, but it is 4x4. Yep, gotta dig that truck. On to another one. This one's gonna be a 99 F450 tow truck for $6,000. 2 days ago, Connecticut. Runs and drives excellent, it says. 6-speed manual with the 7.3. Some reason it just looks like it's sitting too low, man. It almost looked like an S10 when I first looked at it, but that is a full-size Ford. That's a nice looking truck, man. I'm digging it. I mean, everybody loves to have claws, but these work. You know, you got a pin, you got to slide out, and this slides in and out. Just got to get these pressed up against the wheels and slid out right for the right wheel distance of the vehicle. They're easy to run, easy to operate. You never had one of these trucks, man, you got to get one. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. Having this boom on here just comes in handy with swapping engines in and out. You pull engines on stuff all the time, boom. You're not going to beat having one of these. You're going to throw your cherry picker away. 2 days ago, $6,000. Didn't really read it out. Other than it runs and drives excellent. It was a 6-speed, 7.3 turbo. So that's a badass truck right there. With a good price too. $6,000 on that one. On to another one. We're at $6,500 here. This is going to be in Cincinnati again. It's a 92 Chevy Wrecker. What's up with the Chevy Wreckers down there? Still got the simulators on it. Paint looks a little faded. Almost looks like pink. Don't show you under the hood or nothing. It's a 92. It's got a 355 speed in it, and that's why. So, again, unless you got a big engine sitting around to throw in this thing, like a 366 or something, or a 402. I don't know why you'd put a 396 in one, but, you know, maybe you got a 454 laying around. This could be a badass truck. On to another one. And it's a 91 Chevy here for $6,500, listed 6 hours ago in Illinois. She's a big one. Got the extended bed on that one. The extra boxes, you gotta dig that. Absolutely no description. Well, it is what it is. What you see is what you get, I guess. 6 hours ago, Chicago, Illinois. On to another one. Here you go. I was watching Real World earlier, man. Check this out. Here's a wedge bed for you. And you know, you can find these things all the time where people have done all this hard work to turn this thing into what it is, and they're badass. They got dualies in them. More than likely was a camper or a box truck. It's only got one picture of this one, but $6,500, 20 hours ago in Florida. So hell, that's even down there by you, man. Check it out. Looking for a car hauler. That's a pretty cool one. It says best offer, runs and drives. Need some new lights. Light bulbs, that's about it. So there you go. On to another one. This is going to be a 56 Chevrolet here, 6,500 tow truck for 6,500. So listed a week ago, Colorado again. Well, it's a big old truck, right? So again, it could be good for some yard art. That's probably a 366 right there. Surely ain't no 409, right? Or 348. That's what I meant to say, right? So it's got the 348 in there. Almost looks like a 409. Actually, that would be cooler in an Impala, even though it's not a 409. Clean title on that. $3,500 for that one. Gotta dig it. Way better than some small block 350. Guaranteed. On to another one. This is going to be a 65 GMC. Man, we found a lot of old GMs here. I didn't realize that when I found them. This is a rollback, $7 grand. Got me in Idaho, posted 7 weeks ago. It's a 5-speed manual transmission. Just had it 7 years with no real issues. 7K, classic truck. Doesn't say what the engine is. And it's carrying a freaking shed on the back, man. You gotta dig that. Don't try that at home, people. It takes a permit to move these. You gotta be licensed to move a shed like that. But you got it on there. Hats off to them. On to another one. At least Ohio, anyway. This is a 97 Ford Rollback here for 7 grand 2 weeks ago. This one's gonna be in Alabama. He has Black Lab out there with him. It's a big old Ford truck. You can bet this thing's got a bunch of miles on it. It does say clean title. Truck doesn't run. Had it cranking. Got sick and haven't had time to mess with it. So he's got his phone number on there to call him up. Man, you're looking for a big flatbed, Alabama area for 7 grand. There you go. Usually can't touch a truck like this for less than 9,000. On to another one. This is going to be a 94 for 7. That's a lot for a 94, man. 7 weeks ago, Georgia. Could be why it's been on here so long. Interested in trading for 94 to 2000 Chevy in cash. So it doesn't say it's turnkey operatable or nothing, but if you're interested, it's in Georgia. On to another one. 89 Chevy here for 8 grand 5 weeks ago. It's gonna be in Texas. Runs fine, no problem. New winch, new pumps, 454 engine. So you gotta love all that. 8 grand. You just hook the winch right to the back of it. I dig it. That more than likely picks up that wheel lift if you don't have the hydraulics working. So on to another one. I gotta say, first time I've seen somebody hook a winch right there on one. But pretty smart and pretty cheap way to have a truck that can haul cars. Pretty simple. So I mean, if you're just doing shit around town, this thing's perfect. On to another one. This is what I was talking about earlier, man. Check out this 66. It's just about made the pick of the day. I mean, I even like that they truck numbered at 66. So it's a 66 Ford F350 for $8,500 Texas. Man, this thing looks absolutely awesome. What a great job. Hats off to whoever did this truck up. I'm digging it, man. I mean, we seen one earlier. It was like $2,000, $1,500, $2,500 or something. But you could do this to it. This has the Holmes 440. It's this awesome truck, man. I'm digging it. I mean, it's operable. When it comes down to my old comments, we can hook this thing right up to the steel bumper cars and down the road with it. So I'm digging that. It says he's selling a 66 clean Texas title in his name, runs and drives. Towing system needs a PTO installed for $8,500 for that. I'm digging it, man. That was almost a pick of the day right there. On to another one. It's going to be an 89 350 rollback for $8,900. Says it's at a dealership in Missouri. So, you know how I feel about that, man. A dealership, just give them a call. Saying a bad looking wrecker. Although it's like that one I was telling you that you can never get the PTO to engage on, but 7.3 diesel, 5-speed in this one, so at least it's got a good drivetrain in it to start. So what you're looking for, check them out. It was listed a week ago. On to another one. This almost matches that 66, right? This is an 05 Chevy here. I think that's newer than what I thought we had on the episode. I thought we only went to 01. So there you go. We got one that was 4 years newer than what we said we was going to do. It says tow truck, wrecker, rollback. I will either send it or pay for you to fix it. Read description. $9,000. It's in Oregon. You heard it right. He's the one that paid somebody to fix this truck. So obviously Oregon's too far away for me to be able to help him out. But this is a dynamic, so it's a snatch and grab. You can just back in. It's got controls on the seat where you can fold this all down, snag the car, take off around the block, throw straps on it. So yep, repo guy. There you go. Just an awful big truck for repos. I mean, unless you're repoing big vehicles. Oregon, I'm not going to read it out. It's got some kind of issues with it. If you want to read it, there it is. Check it out. I know that's Oregon, man. I can't believe what shit we find up there. It's just so far from me where it's, yeah, we ain't never buying nothing from Oregon, man. That ride to Richmond, Virginia was pretty sweet. I enjoy getting back out on the road. I haven't been on a road trip like that in a minute. I haven't got to haul nothing in, I don't know, since we went and got the Cyclone, so it was definitely a cool trip to Richmond, Virginia. I don't know why I called Dino or Dom Dino, but sorry, man, about getting your name wrong in that video. Just was kind of tired and excited to get it back home. So this one here is going to be a 90 Ford F550, $9,000 PA, Pittsburgh. Truck is perfect condition, no rust, dings, dents, needs nothing, turn key and go. So should have been the pick of the day right here. These trucks right here, I'm not sure they never made a better wrecker. It only has one picture, but you know what? I stand behind what the guy says, man. This thing's probably turnkey, ready to go. Start making money with it now. But it is $9,000. And you see, we can find these for around $5,500. So you're always going to put money in something like this. On to another one. This is going to be in Reno, Nevada, right? So a 56 Ford tow truck. Gotta love this one, right? Hauling a big ass truck behind it. And yep, that'd be a Chevy that's hooked on the back of it. 17 days ago, $9,500. Carson City. This is a very cool wrecker. Got a tow crane, clean title, $9,500 best offer, man. You gotta love that. Check that out. I gotta tell you, I've never run one like that. I bet it's fun. I bet that truck is a ton of fun. On to another one. It's gonna be the last one here before the pick of the day. So we're at 9,200. We didn't even make it to $10,000. It's gonna be in Minnesota, so they're buried in snow up there. And you bet your ass this truck's worked its ass off for the time it's been up there in Minnesota. So 9,200 was 6 weeks ago. Needs a motor, new transmission, new transfer case. So yeah, it was 4-wheel drive. Oh, snow all over it. But on to the pick of the day. It's gonna be this right here, man. 31 Chevrolet, $3,500 for $4,000, listed 2 weeks ago in Maryland. And I tell you what, I love this thing. I don't think he has a record bed to go with it, but it is a dually, and it would be so cool with the old carriage on this thing. So it does say clean title. You gotta love that. Runs and drives, but isn't quite roadworthy yet. I'm just digging the shit out of this. This would be the one I would pick. I was going to look at a record to make for myself, and that's what I want. If I'm going to pull engines and shit out of different stuff, this is just the perfect truck to do it. You want to put an engine in something, just get out the old Holmes 550 record bed or whatever you got to put on here. I would want something period correct, but I'm digging it, man. Clean title, you heard it right. Maryland, 2 weeks ago, $4,000. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Drop in the comments below what it is you're looking for, and I'll round them up for you. And if I've missed somebody to request something, drop it again down there, man. Let's get some requests going on, round some stuff up. Thanks to all the new subs. Like always, peace out, everybody.